Well, here they come out on the Speedway now. This is your Midwest Dirt Late Models show for the first time in 5 years here at Salina Speedway, and glad to have them back right now. Let's take a look at heat race number 1. This will be 8 laps for the Gladiators. On the pole in the T1T, and a familiar driver before in the late model series, and of course down the mod lights here at Salina Speedway, that's Earl Kinnerconnect. On the outside in the 12G, it is Russ Wheeler driving the Ryan Grit car tonight. And then on row number 2, it is Brian Bolster in the B1. On the outside is Chris Kratzer in the 55 car out of Wichita. Chad Dorman, the 87D. On the outside in the 49, it'll be Wyland Petrie, and of course a former modified driver here at Salina Speedway as well. In the 31, here's a pretty familiar name from everybody from the old Superstock days here out of Salina. It's Kelly Dunn. On the outside of the 5J, it'll be Jason Backus, also a former Salina Speedway driver that drove back in the mini stock days here at Salina Speedway. So 8 laps coming your way. Lights are down. Your flagman for this series is as well your promoter, Mr. Dusty Wiegert. On nose to tail, get it all buttoned up nice and tight here, led by Earl Kinnerconnect, and here they come out of turn number 4, and the green is going to drop. Flag drop for Earl Kinnerconnect and the rest of the field. Here as you watch Kinnerconnect out of turn number 2. They're down the backstretch. Will have the advantage, and then of course right in behind him looks like it might be that B1 car. As Kinnerconnect takes it on lap number 1, there is your B1 car down the front chute. Kelly Dunn in the 31 car. Kelly Dunn here out of Salina, then the 87. Chad Dolan, and Chad Dolan, 87 car, he's battling back there in the 4th place spot, and then of course coming in there, I believe that's a 55 of Chris Kratzer. But your guy that is leading the charge up front, off the pole, Earl Kinnerconnect. I tell you what, he has not let go of the ability and the experience and style that he has out front here on heat race number 1 for your Midwest Dirt Late Model Series. Earl Kinnerconnect here out of Salina, and coming right in behind here is your number 2 guy. That's Kelly Dunn of the 31 car. Dolan gets up there as well, and that B1 car of Brian Holster. Brian Bolster out of Belle Plains, Kansas. Here comes Earl Kinnerconnect for lap number 6. A couple of more to go. Kelly Dunn out of turn number 4. Gonna be a wild night of racing at Salina Speedway as you watch the Gladiators get you all revved up here. 14 outstanding drivers. You're seeing 7 of them now on the white flag lap. It's Earl Kinnerconnect as he's through 1 and 2 and down the backside. Also followed up by Kelly down there in the runner-up spot. And then Bolster and as well as Dolan in the 87. But Earl Kinnerconnect comes out of turn number 4. It's a flying Hawaiian. Earl Kinnerconnect, Kelly Dunn in your runner-up spot. Who's it going to be this time in the B1 car? That is Brian Bolster. All right, we're going to take you back to the top here with your top 3 drivers in this heat race 1 for the late models. In the B1 is Brian Bolster in that B1 car. Your runner-up on the 31, it's Kelly Dunn. But how about it, folks? I know he's got a lot of race fans here in the crowd. The Flying Hawaiian in the T1T, Earl Kinnerconnect. We'll get it lined up here in just a moment as they make their way out here on the speedway. As you see back here in the pit area, they're making their way out of there and onto the track right now. Let's tell you all about this. All right. It is Brad Wagner in that 15B. It'll be on the inside of row number 1. On the outside, a familiar driver too as well. The 22C is Dave Conkright. The guy that has been made so much success here in this Midwest Dirt Late Model Series. And of course, the guy at the top of the points right now in the 92 car, that's Delbert Smith. On the outside in the 81 out of Illinois is Doug C. And then in the 52 car doing double duty tonight will be Tyler Bradshaw. He also doubles in the Mod Light Series. And then the 3 car is Jimmy Seagraves on the back row here. And he race number 2 is Brad Fortney in the 59 car. 8 more laps coming your way. Keep your eyes peeled on those front 2 guys there. But how about the guy in row number 2 on the inside? Delbert Smith in the 92 car. All right, lights are down. Look over the start here for your Midwest Dirt Late Models coming out of turn 4. The green is going to go down, and right away, it's Dave Conkright jumping out there in the 22-seat car. But Delbert Smith with a quick slingshot move out of turn number 2 is up there to make a challenge right away. Here they come off of lap number 1. Boy, they got a bunch of guys stacked back there in the back in the 3, 4, and 5 spots. But down the front chute off of lap number 1, and it is Dave Conkright and Delbert Smith that'll battle there. Boy, diving through there again and jumping right in the middle. Looks like that 15B car, Tyler Bradshaw. We'll check that out when they make their way around here. But here comes Delbert Smith down on the inside. Can't find his way down there yet. Goes to the high spot up there. Dave Conkright still hanging on in the 22C. But Delbert Smith with a nice charge down the back chute. This is lap number 3 that's about to go over the wayside. But Delbert Smith just waiting for the opportunity. And any kind of a mistake by the Conkright 22C. Here he comes out of turn number 2. Down that backside. Still can't get up there on the side-by-side challenge. Is out onto the Speedway here with here they are on the restart now. Green flag racing as you watch Delbert Smith trying to make his way through the challenge of the Dave Conkright 22C. Seagraves will attempt to make his challenge as well. This is going to be lap number 5 complete. And through 1 and 2 as Smith will stay down on the bottom side of the Speedway. Will float up there high as well. But Dave Conkright in the 22C car has done a great job of making his car as wide as he can and running that groove that has really held Delbert Smith at bay tonight. Just a couple more laps to go now. Watching them come around here. Smith down on the low side. Cannot get enough traction down there. Here's a white flag lap. One more time around. Dave Conkright in the 22C. Still trying to hang on. Jimmy Seagraves back here to make the challenge. Here comes Delbert Smith, but doesn't have enough power to get down there. But he comes up now, down at the bottom of turn number 3. Coming out of turn 4. Look out, coming down the front chute. Who's it going to be? It's Dave Conkright is going to have the win. But what a great challenge by Delbert Smith in the 92 car on the final lap in turn number 4. Jimmy Seagraves is your number 3 finisher here in this heat race. Let's take you back to the top. From there, the 3 car of Jimmy Seagraves is 3rd. Your runner-up, the 92 of Delbert Smith. But how about a great job by the guy behind the wheel of the 22C and holding off a challenge by Delbert Smith? That's Dave Conkright in the 22.